In addition to over 90% of Carriacou's vegetation being destroyed during Hurricane Beryl in July 2024, severe damage was also caused to the island's mangroves. Mangroves are crucial for protecting coastlines from erosion and supporting marine biodiversity. Their destruction left the island more vulnerable to future storms. Devon Baker, Director of Technical Services in the Ministry of Carriacou and Petit Martinique Affairs, provided details about an initiative focused on the restoration of mangroves and ecosystem resilience. It began with a cleanup exercise over the weekend in an area called The Point, close to Lauriston Airport.
We giving a sort of a soft start to a project that would look at doing a number of things, but especially restoring the mangrove that was lost in this area. We started today by doing a cleanup effort because since hurricane, very little effort was expended on the mangroves, which is really important. So we have quite a bit of debris in the mangrove in addition to the usual waste that we would encounter here. We've been cleaning up over the years, doing annual coastal cleanup in this area. So we started with that today, and to more or less bring back together the people that we've worked with in the past years to do replanting of mangroves. So shortly after the storm, one of the other members, Franklin and I, came and we did a walkthrough, and we were very happy to see that although most of the adult trees were fallen under the adult trees, the ones that were planted in 2023 were there. So at least the mangrove had a bit of a start in terms of recovery, and we didn't have to start entirely from scratch. Today, those trees a year later are pretty much advanced. So,
highlighting the urgent need for climate action and stronger coastal protection efforts, Baker explained how they intend to navigate the areas given the challenge of getting past fallen trees and larger debris, including galvanized.
we'll do at least 1,000 plants. In the past years, we did over 2,000. We do at least 1,000 plants. This is a small grant that we receive from an organization called Ecology Foundation. This is very small, so we do at least 1,000 plants. We collect the seedlings from Grenada. We would most likely focus the bulk of our planting on the fringes because it's a real tangled mess out there with the fallen trees. But as we walk through this morning, we were considering how we could at least begin to tackle that and to clear some of the debris. A lot of it would be left to rot and to provide mulch and manure for the plants that we put down.
The initiative includes community engagement as residents are being trained in the proper care and management of mangroves and will, at the same time, learn of the benefits of the mangroves.
Mangroves are very important for a number of reasons. One being coastal protection. They form a natural buffer between the coastline and the land. And the events like hurricanes, they absorb a lot of the shocks of the storms, a lot of the wind energy, which is what happened here. They took it and they took a big beating and they're not coming back quickly. But what's on the other side had some measure protection. Mangrove also provide a habitat for wildlife, for birds. Mangrove is good for honey. We get a good quality honey from bees feeding off the mangrove blossoms. So mangrove do provide a number of things. And
Chrislina John, GBN News.